from a sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is time for the biggest fight of the year. 28-year-old Gervonta Tank Davis, 24-year-old King Ryan Garcia. They put the pop in pop culture, and this crossover clash in front of a sold-out crowd is about to pop off.
Well, fans, the time has come for the bout you've all been waiting for. It's time for boxing's highly anticipated showdown. It's time for Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, hard-hitting, wildly popular star of boxing and the former WBC interim lightweight world champion, introducing King Ryan Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting powerhouse and renowned five-time three-division world champion and the current undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Gervonta Tank Davis.
Let's get Kelvin out here. Okay, gentlemen, belt lines on both sides are good. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times, listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to corner, gentlemen.
Referee Thomas Taylor, 13 years pro experience, working his 523rd pro bout. Davis Garcia, capable of producing enough power to light up the Sin City Strip. They have up to 36 minutes to ace their moment of truth. The bell, round number one. Garcia immediately looking to establish the jab and leads with the left hook. Caught by the guard of Davis, and again Davis on that back foot. Just wanting to see what Garcia brings to the table early.
But he likes that he's had experience against lefties recently.
And of course, Garcia overcame a hard knockdown against Campbell before getting up, showing his grit, his resilience, and sending the Olympic gold medalist into retirement with a body shot.
And we kind of knew that Davis was going to start somewhat like this, you know, backing up, but definitely not staying on the ropes. And when I mean backing up, he's using his angles. He's moving side to side, not staying on the ropes.
And in that fight, he dropped Fortuna 3 times. All, you'll be surprised to hear this, guys, his trademark left hook. As we approach the midway point of this cautious start to the first round, there's the jab from the southpaw Davis, who has Floyd Mayweather in attendance here tonight, supporting Davis as he headlines a pay-per-view for the first time in Sin City.
You know, Davis said he thought while he is normally cautious in his starts, as we pointed out, he was going to try and be a little more aggressive in the early rounds.
Under a minute left in the first, both quality counter punchers, Abner.
Yeah, really powerful punches as well, and that's why they're taking their time. They don't want to be the first one to make a mistake, because whoever does make the mistake is going to pay dearly.
And there's that hand speed as Garcia flashes a jab 3 times. Davis looks to go to the body. And of course, against the orthodox fighter as a southpaw, you fake going downstairs, go upstairs. And right now it's neutral.
It's really neutral. No one really trying to put their foot outside each other's foot.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Jab lands for Garcia at the end of the round.
Time right there.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis's trainer, who really rescued him as a child from the streets of Baltimore. Davis told us that Ford was a light he needed as a child, and Ford says, hey, I don't train Tank for knockouts. I train him to punish. They both had zeros when it came to power punches landed in the first 3 minutes.
And it turns out Garcia's the first one to try to land
Garcia putting the pressure on Davis. Landing the right and left, and Davis trying to hold on. The much bigger Garcia.
This is exactly what Ryan Garcia has to do. Start off fast and make Tank Davis feel uncomfortable, and he's doing that right now.
Davis utilizing lateral movement along the ropes.
Now, one thing Garcia's good at is cutting off the ring, and he's doing that fairly well. And boy, a lot of holding on the inside. Yeah, warning to both fighters. A more aggressive second round for Garcia, and of course, he would like to make something, as Abner said, dramatic happen, but do it in a way where he doesn't put himself in harm's way.
And you look at all the pundits, all the scouts everywhere online, they say that Garcia had to take advantage of Davis's slow starts, whether deliberate or not. And here in round two, putting the pressure on Davis.
Yeah, Davis has to be careful. He was looking at the referee. You got to protect yourselves at all times.
And he just ducked underneath that left hook, but got caught. What a shot! What a missile strike by Davis! And just like that, Gervonta Davis drops Ryan Garcia for the second time in his career here in the second.
Garcia overcommitted and got hit with that counter left hand by Davis. And that's the one thing they were worried about in the Garcia camp.
Oh, and he hits him again with that left through the guard. Left hook by Garcia. And again, Davis beginning to feel it now with that left hand. High drama already in Sin City after a slow start in round one. Gervonta Davis drops Ryan Garcia in round two.
And here we'll see why Garcia was open to it. He got off balance, got hit.
Straight, he's had his head up high like he normally does. And guess what? He got comfortable. He was feeling himself because he was landing some few shots. But Gervonta Davis came in with that beautiful overhand left.
And was able to sustain in that round. We'll see if that continues.
Round three, Garcia immediately takes the center of the ring, trying to bounce back. A nightmare scenario second stanza for Garcia, but back on the prowl. Davis along the ropes, going side to side, not allowing Garcia to set up.
Show stats, only 4 punches landed by Davis, but the one he landed was
low output, high accuracy.
Yeah, right, exactly. But the one he landed was pretty important.
And that's how he got knocked down. He was doing good. You want to pressure Davis like you are right now with that jab. Keep him busy, but don't overcommit or do not force something that is not there.
So quick with that lead left hand from the hip. Gervonta Tank Davis scores again.
And
there's a jab from Garcia.
So I'm wondering if he'll lay back more, and they want him to fight taller.
And there, Davis with the...
And to answer that, Al, it's only if Davis throws a lazy jab. That's when you want to take it a little step back and counter him with that hook. But right now, Davis is really fast with that jab. Hard to counter. Yeah, he pulls straight back like he's doing right now. You don't want to do that. Davis might time that.
There's that left hook to the body by Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia knocked Luke Campbell out with that. Be concerned about the counter.
Feint by Davis, looking to let him the lead right hook. There pops the jab, and again tags Garcia.
Yeah, he didn't overcommit it. He feinted. He didn't see anything. He didn't take it, and then he took it because he saw it. So that's how you do it.
There's that left hook, check hook by Garcia. Coming up on the final 30 seconds of the third. Davis putting on the pressure.
But the jabs will help them set up the power punches.
Garcia backing himself into quarter, fires off the right hand, goes for the hook, and then moves to his left. There's a straight right by Garcia. Good round for Gervonta Davis. You heard Joe Goosen letting Garcia know that Davis is looking for that left uppercut. He landed the left uppercut from Hades against Leo Santa Cruz in what was the 2020 Knockout of the Year, dropping and stopping Leo Santa Cruz for the first time.
You want to see what Garcia has and make him open up his guard. That's a good way to take the jab away from Garcia as well. What Davis is doing right now.
Left hook to the body by Garcia. And Davis responds with a straight left to the midsection. Good job of feinting by Davis and able to pull counter.
And the way this fight is being fought, the Garcia left hook is not a factor right now. And that's a problem for him because that is the weapon. And if Garcia doesn't, if Davis doesn't attack too much, the left hook can't get there as a check hook.
And one thing he has really good, I'm sorry, Mo, is that right hand, Garcia.
Yeah.
He's got to let go of that right hand.
And he just did when you were mentioning it there.
Yeah, the right hand is lethal for the southpaw.
See, now there was that attempt at a hook because Davis is starting to attack a little more. We'll see the check hook more as Davis comes in.
There's
whether it'll land, we don't know.
Jab from Davis, stiff jab. Scheduled for 12 at a contract weight of 136 pounds. Lead left hand of the breadbasket, scores for Davis. There's the right hand from Garcia.
And it's a lead right hand. It's sharp. You want to follow it up with the hook.
Davis continues to win the foot battle. Trademark left, and there it is. Trying to create an angle.
Tank Davis is really smart. He saw that Garcia was letting go of the right hand, and he was trying to time that right hand.
Known for his explosive power and knockouts, but he has the ability to seek and destroy or to box. Oh, right hand by Garcia inside at the end of the fourth.
Again, to look at it, that's pretty good that he can land that lead left without having to do anything else before that.
And it's almost like beating Ryan to the punch.
Yeah.
He kind of sensed that Ryan was going to let go of the right hand, and boom, Tank Davis beat him with that left.
Manny Pacquiao, only 8th division champion in boxing history, has been involved in so many super fights, including the biggest pay-per-view event of all time against that man, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Who isn't at the fight tonight?
Yeah, right.
Round number 5.
You can make a strong case, other than round 1, he could be winning these other rounds.
Yeah.
And so, even though he hasn't been super voluminous in his punches, he's landing the significant punches.
I agree. I think he may have lost round 1, but I see him winning every round since.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah, the cleaner punches definitely have been landed by Davis, and he's doing a really, really good job of boxing right now. This is boxing. Look at the angles. Look at he's placing his foot where he wants to. He lets go of his hands when he needs to.
And of course, if you're Ryan Garcia, you still believe that you can turn this, even though you might be losing some rounds, that your power can make a difference in this fight. And he's going to keep trying to make that happen.
You wonder if Davis trying to set a trap there, has himself again in the corner, but feinting, and he told us that his accuracy is the key to his power, hitting the bullseye. And he told us that he was going to knock out Ryan Garcia in the 7th or 8th round.
Start double jabbing. He's got to be quicker with the jab as well. So that's why he's not constant with the jab. But Davis doing a good job of counterpunching the longer reach, the taller guy in Garcia.
There's that left hook that landed, and that one just missed, but Garcia shows up as Davis lands the left, goes to the body, under a minute left in the 5th. Sharp jab by Garcia. We've seen Garcia under Goosen doing a better job of keeping his right hand high against Luke Campbell. That wasn't the case. And Calvin Ford has done an exceptional job with Gervonta Tank Davis as we have completed 5 of scheduled 12 rounds in this mega main event.
Hand. Go.
Round number 6. Davis utilizing the real estate, utilizing his footwork.
And people wondered, would that be good for him or bad for him or to keep him sharp? So far, things are working out very well for him.
Remember, there's a right hand that caught Davis.
Yeah.
Another right hand, and Garcia with his best moments of the fight. Remember, Davis did fight in January against Hector Luis Garcia. Garcia decided to forego a final fight, was supposed to face Macedo Gesta before this fight, said, no, I'll wait for the biggest fight of my life, thank you very much.
Yeah, and you know, those right hands Garcia landed were good ones, and Davis now moving forward because wants to try and take the play away.
You don't want to be caught in a position where he's uncomfortable. And he was at the moment, and he said, no, I got to throw my own punches, make you feel uncomfortable.
Just past the midway point of the 6th round.
And that's almost Davis showing Garcia a way, showing him that, you're not in the fight.
Garcia has been much more focused on landing that right hand in this round. Even there, he just missed one. But the ones he's landed have been good.
And there's a straight right down the middle for Garcia. A minute left here in the 6th, straight left for Davis. Davis trying to control the lead hand of Garcia. Oh, and just missed with that sweeping left hook.
Look at those feints from Davis, not committing when he doesn't need to.
45 seconds left. Garcia coming close.
And in these rounds with low output and not that many punches landed, the difference is which punches are more effective.
And let's not forget, Davis did say, I don't want to knock him out. I want to punish Ryan Garcia. I'm not saying that he's punishing him right now, but he is landing really good, significant punches.
That's what we mentioned Calvin Ford said. He doesn't train him to knock him out. He wants him to punish him as things heat up here between Davis and Garcia.
Very close round in round 6. And here, let's look at the same one as Garcia gets that right hand in. It wasn't the perfect right hand for him, but it was a nice punch and it landed, and there were several of those during the course of the round.
The Charlo twins in attendance.
Number 7.
And so we begin the second half of this 12-round confrontation between undefeated Gervonta Davis, undefeated Ryan Garcia, and Davis letting the referee know we've got a little wardrobe malfunction.
The good thing that Davis saw that because that...
Oh, I didn't see that.
He didn't see that, yeah.
This is an adjustment by Garcia. He knows the left hook isn't getting there, and Joe Goosen told him after round 1, you got to get to that right hand, and he's doing it.
Straight left hand lands for Davis. Alicia on there. Garcia comes in, scores with the right hook, left hand combination.
Yeah, that's one of the first left hooks, and that wasn't a dynamite left hook, but it was one of the few left hooks he's been able to get in.
Another left hook and a right hand by Garcia. And now, Garcia forced to take a knee.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow. Mamma mia! Much like Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, who was stopped by Bernard Hopkins following a paralyzing body shot with a delayed reaction. Gervonta Tank Davis just stopped Ryan Garcia.
A referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, reaches the count of 10. He is the winner by way of knockout and still undefeated, Gervonta